Oh. All right. So here we are. This is Deacon Storm alongside of Tim Tootin Jr. Welcome to the broadcast. Thank you so much for being here as we bring you the NJCAA basketball action between the Prince George's Community College, the Owls, taking on the Lions. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
That's good.
Just excited to call some basketball here at CCBC Dundalk. It's going to be a great game today.
All right. Thank you so much. And we're starting with the tip-off. Shakur Smith going up, and he is able to knock out the pass. Charles Neverton grabbed it. And right now, Xavier Barrow up at the top of the key. Passing that one off to Andrew Molina. Shakur Smith. Oh, he tried to go up to the hoop, but lost control of it on the way down. And we're getting started here. 19:45. Nobody scored here yet. Here we go off the inbound pass. Shakur Smith, he's got a couple of outlets. All the way out to the top, trying to get Charles Neverton. He's able to wrangle that one in. Pass down underneath in the paint or near it. Doesn't go, goes out of bounds. It's going to be the ball of the Owls, Prince George's, who are visiting.
Bullet pass there. Looked like he wasn't quite ready for it.
Yeah, it kind of left his hands, tipped out of his hands just a tad. Prince George is flying on the way down before I can even get my bearings here. And they were able to get on the board. That one is number 10, Justin Minor, with the first 2 points of the board. Of the game, excuse me. Long three, Charles Neverton knocks that one down.
Western Tech's finest there, never done with the three there.
That is textbook, especially for Neverton. Able to grab that one and bring it in. Owls here on the other side. Devin Dowdy passed that one over for the long three attempt. Doesn't get it. That one is going to be a miss by Jasir Trimble. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to actually take a quick break. We have some audio issues that we need to fix really fast. So just give us 1 second. You may hear us kind of sneak out in and out of here. All right, never mind. Game's going on. We're going to keep it moving. Xavier Barrow. Got it. Passes that one over to Molina. Molina tries to drive forward. Gets his own put back and puts it in for 2.
Shot there by the sophomore going in the paint.
Yep, and the Owls already fighting off the fast break. That was Savion Jackson on the miss. Back underneath, though, and they're going to call travel. That ball's going to the Lions. Man, 5-2 Lions in control right now with 18:19 to go. Xavier Barrow driving them down. Being guarded closely by Jasir Trimble. Passing that one over. Decides to take the shot. Gets it to go for 2.
Nice mid-range shot there by Barrow. 7-2 advantage here for the Lions.
Yeah, 7-2 is your score. 17:50. Let's go. Ready to take. We lost control. Able to get it back. Passing that one over to Landis. Landis drives all the way up. Whistle call. Whistle blown. We see what the ref says the call is.
Looks like they're calling that on Molina.
Yep, he's going to get 2 shots. This is going to be the first time here at the line for either team. Owls get the first strike. First foul committed by the Lions. That one is a miss. Foul was called on Shakur Smith. It's going to be his first personal. And first team for the Lions. Able to recalibrate. Got the second one to go. 17:38 here is the time left in the first half. Oh!
Unforced error there.
Yeah, I think Shakur was expecting Neverton to continue to move and kind of let him on the pass. Unfortunately, the bench got it first.
Jace Barrett subbing in for the Lions here. 6'5" freshman guard.
All right. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it. Lots of quick passing on the outside of the arc for the Owls. Something we've seen so far this game. Hasn't really led to many points for them. So to drive up, stop with a quick jumper. That one goes. That one is Devin Dowdy for 2. And Charles Neverton passing that one off to Jace Barrett, who is subbed in. He decides to go up and in. Oh, my goodness. Beautiful
left hand there by Barrett, just subbing into the game.
Yes.
I'm partial to the lefties myself.
He had a little beautiful touch on that the underhook. Speaking of which, tried to get it, did not get it to go. Owls not able to get a bucket lately. Molina all the way underneath in the paint by himself with one, gets it to go. And that is going to be a timeout. Scores 11-5, 16:37 on the clock. We are going to take a quick break. We'll be right back at the end of the timeout. Check. All right, Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr. back here as the Owls take on the Lions.
Nice cut.
My goodness. Found the open lane underneath. Able to score. That is Jasir Trimble putting some points on the board for the Owls.
Nice cut there for Prince George. Quick 2. Down by 4.
Yep. Molina. Oh, my goodness. Once again, another errant pass. Molina looking for Jace Barrett. And walking up here on the Owl side, Jasir Trimble's going to take on the inbound after the errant pass led to an out of bounds. 11-7 the score with 16 on the clock for the first half. And the Owls moving. Landis had it, passed it off to Trimble. Trimble guarded by Jace Barrett. Trimble passes all the way over to the corner for the 3. Hits the side of the backboard. Barrett runs it down, gets it. Neverton long 3, which is his signature. It goes.
That's a product of the Baltimore County right there.
That's tough to defend because you see him from that far, you're like, no way.
Yeah.
But Charles Neverton knocking those down all season. Trimble trying to get past Barrow.
10 on the shot clock.
Yep. Minor back to Trimble. Molina with the grab. Fast break. Hussein Williams, the player of the month. Passed over to Barrow, but Barrow gave that one off. I think he was expecting Neverton. On the other end, the Owls with the underneath, right into the hands of Hussein Williams. Back out to Neverton.
Neverton
gets it to go. He says he's going to do it by himself.
8 so far for Neverton.
Owls running up behind the back by Savion Jackson. And now Landis has it. Guarded by Jace Barrett. 14:35 on the clock for the first half.
Oh.
Big block. Refs don't call the whistle. They're fighting over it. And we got ourselves what looks like a foul. It did get pretty hot and heavy under there.
Looks like that might have been called on Molina there.
Yeah. Owls have a quick substitution. That's going to be Isaiah Crockett making his way in. He is the 6'7" freshman out of Woodbridge, Virginia. Long pass. Dowdy had it, but he passed that one off. Dowdy gets it back for the 3.
Splash.
Gets it to go.
Devin Dowdy, 3-ball there to cut the deficit down to 6. Away we go.
Yep.
Turnover by CCBC Dundalk. Trying to get out and score ahead quickly.
Yes, that was Malachi Washington who last touched it, tried to grab it, but could not get his hands on it. Now the Owls, Jalen Landis, guarded by Jace Barrett, 14:01 on the first half clock. First half's been going pretty fast. Not too many fouls, only 2 fouls on the board.
A lot of up and down action, too, in transition game. 3-ball here for Devin.
Yeah.
Misses Neverdorn with the board.
Yeah, that was Devin Dowdy on the miss. Neverdon
gets his pocket picked.
Yep, he was a little lackadaisical. Tried to get the alley-oop, but he said nope. Shakur Smith said no. Jace Barrett driving up, gets it with behind the back, lost control of it, got it back. Now they're going to go ahead and slow it down a little bit. Charles Neverdon here between the circles. Picks that up by Washington. Neverdon steps back for the 3, almost gets it, but it rolls out. Savion Jackson pulling back. Almost got that one to go, but it just had a little too much on it.
Fortunately did not get the shooter's roll there. It looked pretty.
Yeah, it did. It looked like it was going to go in, but unfortunately, for the Owls at least, no dice. Charles Neverdon got it. Got it to go. Oh, it goes it. Like it's nothing. I can't even say nothing but net.
I believe that's his 3rd free of the game there.
You are absolutely correct, Tim.
He's got 11 here. 19-10 lead here for the Lions.
Up in the air for the 3. He felt it. He had the arm lingering up, but Devin Dowdy could not get it to drop. Charles Neverdon taking it down. Passing that one over to Jace Barrett.
Nice.
Barrett underneath the sock. Smith and falls. It goes in. The Iron gets the and 1.
The Iron very kind that time for the home team.
Oh my goodness. It is loud. It is boisterous in here, and man, oh man, what a play that was for Shakur Smith. Oh my goodness. We're definitely going to see that one again. And Shakur Smith going to the line, 12-24. Drops it.
Play there. Here's the trap here by.
They got Travis doing the steal is there. Molina with the dunk.
He goes up high, comes down hard. Molina.
What action down here this Saturday? My goodness. With the 3-ball up in the air, that one drops.
Splash.
That one drops. Back down here on the other end, Shakur Smith. Neverdon with the long 3. Doesn't go in. 11:47 left here on the first half clock. Malachi Washington trying to guard, but it does not go. We got ourselves a foul. 24-13 the score. And man, what an exciting 2 minutes that was. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
First one empty here for Jackson. As we got Destin Bray subbing in for the Lions. Freshman guard 6'2" from Orange County, Virginia.
Ball's up. That's good. That's Savion Jackson. It will knock his foul shot down. Owls got it back up for the 3-pointer. In and out. Oh my goodness. Isaiah
Rocket rises and gets the and 1.
You are absolutely correct there on the analysis, Tim. Isaiah Crockett. Strong arming everybody underneath the rim.
As a coach, you got to love to see them crash in the glass.
Yes.
Points.
I don't know what would happen if our glass broke, to be completely honest. And he completes the and 1. Wow.
St. Williams coming back in here for Dundalk as they nursing a 7-point lead here and 11:30 left here in the first half.
And able to get that lead through persistence, the Lions have been, but they are running out of time. They got to hurry up and get this ball across half court, and they do. Shakur Smith already in the paint. Look at that. Almost uncontested Shakur Smith for 2.
If the lane is open, might as well go ahead and take it yourself.
You're right. And the long arm Shakur Smith able to get over everyone on the Owls. Speaking of which, not able to get that one to go.
They got numbers.
Oh my God! Alley-oop by
Senor
Shakur. Thank you, Senor Smith. I like that one.
It's looking like Florida Gulf Coast Lob City here in Dundalk.
Oh my goodness, and here the Lions did. It is going crazy, and they're on the outside. Number 5, Savion Jackson, able to put another 2 in.
There's
Hussein Williams trap, passes that one out there. Oh man. Wow, Bray committing the foul. Destin Bray coming off the bench. That's the first thing he does, unfortunately, for the Lions, and that's going to send the Owls to the line.
It's the second time being seen transition points there, and one here by Jackson for Prince George's.
Wow.
Deacon, it just seems that every time that CCBC Dundalk gets a run, PG's able to answer right back.
They are.
Quickly.
And even though they're still down, they're able to keep in it. And there we go with the timeout. Lions are going to take the timeout after the free throws. 28-22 is your score. And probably one of the most exciting 28-22 games I've ever seen, especially here at the Den. And they are taking their timeout. So Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr., we will be right back after we take a quick break.
All right, Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr., we're back. Lions got that lead 28-22. They already started. Lions with the ball. Long 3 by Hussein Williams. Doesn't go, just kind of kisses the rim. Owls able to get that one back. Big pass back for 3. Bounces up, hits top of the rim, so that means that's out of bounds. That is Savion Jackson on the miss. Hussein Williams looking for an outlet. Gets that to Destin Bray. Bray looked like he was going to put some power behind that pass, but just kind of gave it to Xavier Barrow right in front of him. Speaking of Barrow, trying to get something going here. Gets it off to Malachi Washington. Destin Bray driving up to the paint. Passes that one back to Hussein Williams. Gets it over to Barrow. Barrow takes the shot. Doesn't get it to go, but tipped. And into the hands of the Owls. Quick pass over. Driving up underneath, it's good.
Josiah Melvin on the score there. Nice job in transition game, driving to the cup there, getting a quick 2 for the Owls.
9:25 left here. Destin Bray driving up to the paint. My goodness, what a move. Doesn't get it to go, unfortunately. We're under the rim. Owls driving up. Pass that one off. Still too much. Owls get it back. Reset the shot clock to 20. Quick three, doesn't get it to go, but that one bounces off the knee of Malachi Washington, so he's staying down here with the Lions. (28-24) is your score. 9:07 left here in the first half. Get it to go underneath in the paint. Lions able to get the rebound. Xavier Barrow passing that one off. Gives it up underneath Shakur Smith. Wanted a strong arm in underneath.
Just like that foul was on number 1, Jalen Landis. Smith gonna go here to the line, get 2.
Yep, and Landis sending Shakur Smith to the line for the first time. Ball's up. Not able to get it to drop. 28-24 still the score. 8:58 on the clock, ball's up. Shakur gets it to drop the second time. All right, now 29-24 is the score.
Man-to-man action here.
Yep.
Dundalk.
Oh, I could not get it to work. That's Josiah Melvin on the miss. Gets that one over. Xavier Barrow just kind of is patient. Sends it back out to Hussein Williams. Doesn't get the three. Owls with the rebound. 8:26 here on the clock. Drop out, doesn't get it to go, but gets it back. Lions get it. That was Justin Minor on the miss. Now Xavier Barrow making his way up. Passes to Hussein Williams and Jay Sparrow for 3.
Splash.
Gets it to go. That's Jay Sparrow's first time from the three-point line.
Increases their lead to 8 here, just under 8 minutes left.
Owls driving up. Josiah Melvin gets it back. Tries to put it up. Doesn't get it to go.
Favorable bounce there for the Owls.
Yep. But it's like you meant, it's going to the line though. So he's going to be able to get that chance to keep that 2 points in his back pocket. Ball's up. Same.
Malachi Washington coming back in for Dundalk. Extreme presence on the boards.
And there's somebody that's needed out there on the court right now too. Ball's up. And Josiah Melvin able to get both of those foul shots to knock down. 32-26 is the score. And it looks like we got ourselves a timeout. And ladies and gentlemen, I am Deacon Storm. He is Tim Tooten Jr. We are bringing you some of the best NJCAA basketball action in the region. And we would love it if you stay here because we'll be right back. Really? Very faint? All right, let me see if I can do something real quick.
But I can kind of hear you a little bit.
What's wrong?
You sound very muffled on the YouTube.
Okay.
Sounds like you're talking to a screen.
Okay, so what is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know why. We're going to hook up where we always hook it up.
The only thing I can think of
It sounds good. They had to turn the volume like almost all the way up to hear you.
that's what he was saying. He was like, I can hear you.
Yeah.
So let's pause this for a second. Let's turn this off and turn this back on. See. Sometimes that's what it is.
Yes, just got to cut off, put it back on.
I mean, because if we sound muffled, there's no point in going back on until we fix it, right? Like if it's really bad. So Let me keep that, and I'm going to keep trying to. Okay, hope you can hear us. We're back. We just had a couple of audio issues, but we're trying to work through them. And here at the line, number 2 for the Owls, that is Devin Dowdy. Able to drop that one in and get it to go. 34-29 is your score, 6:50 on the clock. As Dowdy goes for another one, he's able to get both. All right, 34-30, your score. Xavier Barrow starting to run down. Trying to direct some traffic. He's got Charles Neverton on the right side, gets it back. Hussein Williams has it. Pass to Barrow. He's got Malachi Washington waiting, but he gives it. Whoa, that was Shakur Smith. Neverton. He's got 4 in the shot clock. They got Herbert make that shot. Long 3. Hits the rim. Doesn't go.
Good defense there by the Owls. Not allowing any passing lanes. Run down that shot clock. Force up a shot. Here they are on the other end.
And I'm sure that's what the Owls wanted to do. But too strong on the lay-in. 34-30 remains the score. Underneath was cut off. He got his hand on it, but Savion Jackson still able to put it in for 2.
Favorable bounce there.
Yes. 34-32 being the score.
Lions need a bucket here.
It looks like they might get it, but it doesn't go with Hussein Williams. And you're right. This is about the time they're going to need that. Pass is strong. Picked off by the Lions.
Good job by there, Washington putting his hand in the lane for the turnover.
Whoa.
Lost the handle.
Yeah, Neverton just on his own lost it. Unable to get it back. Owls down there, nice. 2v1.
Nice body controls. We're back tied at 34. Timeout here for CCBC Dundalk. try to get their bearings together here as they're tied here. 5:12 left in the first half here, Deacon.
Yes, and Tim, what a way to tie it up and send the Lions into a frenzy and having to call that timeout with less than, guess what? 6 minutes? Less than 5, yeah.
Well, 5:12, yeah.
So, I mean, the game has kind of shifted. There was a point where the Lions were up about 10, 11, by double digits, and now here we are. So we got a tie game. What are the Lions what are they going to need to do, really, to try to figure this one out?
I think they need to run a little bit of some offense, get some points here in transition. Maybe try to get your main guys involved. Williams, maybe get a couple threes by Never Dawn. Get the mojo back in their favor and pick it up on defense.
There you go, Neverton. He actually has scored 3 of the threes so far today, unofficially standing at 11. So we'll get those numbers at the half. We'll be able to read those off to you a little bit more accurately. All right, Xavier Barrow. Driving that one up, Shakur Smith. Malachi Washington tried to go strong, doesn't get it to go.
And a foul on the other end here.
Foul is up. Yep, that was Malachi Washington from Norfolk, Virginia.
Washington seems to do a good job on the boards. Just looks like he's struggling to find a post move to put the memory there and get the points there.
Well, in the way, hopefully, and this is more for the Owls than anything, Savion Jackson is able to get and drop these 2. And for the first time, the Owls get to take the lead. Well, since the beginning, I should say. Beginning of the game. And he knocked down both.
Seems like an eternity since they last had the lead there, Deacon.
Xavier Barrow moving up. Shakur Smith on the inside. Hussein Williams. Pass that off to Xavier Barrow. 11 on the shot clock. Shakur Smith gets in the paint. There was some contact. And it looks like that's going to be called on number 2, Devin Dowdy. The Owls don't have many fouls. Wait a second.
That's nearly close to a jump ball there, but looks like they got Washington on the wrist there. See who that foul was on.
On the wrist, and I mean, the Owls have that room. It's only the 4th foul of the first half. So they got some time to make something and try to, disrupt things with the Lions and hold on. Malachi Washington out. Andrew Molina in. Long pass over to Charles Neverton. Intercepted. And that's it. And that's a possession the Lions barely even, or did not even get the chance to make a shot.
Yeah.
So
a lot of pressure being applied by the Owls there on the inbound. Force a Hail Mary there.
Yeah, and that was a force, if I've ever seen one, Neverton way out of reach. But they had to make that pass to try to avoid the violation.
That foul, the Lions here in the 10th foul, they have the double bonus here, so everything is at the line from here on out for the half. As Trimble makes his first of 2. Make that 2 of 2.
Yes. Jasir Trimble knocking down both of those. Widening the lead. The Owls have over the Lions. Charles Neverton. Kazal on the outside. To Barrow. Barrow makes a bad decision on the pass. He just has to catch up to it. He does, but does not take the shot. Decides instead to bring the rest of his team with him. Jalen Landis, guarded by Shakur Smith, picked up by Hussein Williams. On the other side, doesn't get it to go. Shakur Smith with the rebound. Pass off to Never.
Pass by Neverdorn.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Smith, use the glass. Up, empty.
He knocked off of his feet a little bit. Savion Jackson able to get it back. He's driving. Gets stuck at his hip. And that's going to be a call on Shakur Smith. And that's another 2 shots for the Owls. It seems they've been making a bit of noise here at the foul line.
They just really look out of sync offensively, and on defensive they try to switch here to the zone.
Yes.
Owls still able to crash that zone, get some points. Get to the foul line. Jackson makes his first of 2.
And, you know, the worst part is the Lions keep sending really good free throw shooters to the line. We're not seeing a lot of missing here from the Owl side.
Pace to be good at the foul line. Those points down the line can be huge.
That's right. Savion Jackson knocked down another. 34-40. 6 points separating the 2 teams. Lions started out hot. Owls kind of took their time. Got the score back. Molina went for it. Man, oh man, oh man. Did the crowd not like that? And neither did the Owls. Molina got the foul. And is going to the line. Ball's up. It's good. And this is the kind of thing that the Lions are going to need if they expect to get back in this thing. More chances at the rim. Trying to get some more fouls. I mean, the Owls only have 5 fouls in this half. And, you know, a lot of that has to do with the Lions really just kind of taking a lot of long shots instead of just kind of going to the paint. This up is good. .36-40, the score gets blocked and stolen.
By Smith on the steal.
Smith directing traffic. Hussein Williams goes around his defender. Back to Smith. Never in for a long 3. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound grab by the Owls. Man, he gets fouled. It looked pretty until he almost got there. That's Jalen Landis, the point guard from Capitol Heights, Maryland. He's going to the line.
These Owls have no problem penetrating the lane and taking it to the cup.
No problem at all. You know, and I mean, there's resistance when you get there, but if the resistance is going to send you to the line, then why not? Especially if you're knocking down almost every free throw you shot.
As you say that, rims out here for Landis.
It happens a lot when I say it out loud. I get yelled at a lot for it.
As Barrow and Austin subbing back in for the Lions.
Thank you. Back up again. Goes in that time.
1 of 2 on that trip for Landis as Owls nursing a 41-36 lead with 2:50 left here in the half. Back to man-to-man. Barrow drives, left hand, no.
Does not get to go. Owls running back down here on the other end. It's getting loud. All the way back out. Passing that one to Dowdy. Dowdy trying to get past Barrow.
Washington tried to get the charge there.
Yep. That one called on Malachi Washington, number 13 of the Dundalk Lions. And once again, they're going to the line. Devin Dowdy getting another shot. Doesn't get that one to go. Substitution, Destin Bray back in for the Lions. Out, Charles Neverton. Doesn't get to go, missed both.
Big chance here for Dundalk.
Destin Bray was trying to find that way in. Chase Barrett pulls up. Doesn't get that one.
It's good shot percentage, just didn't get it to fall there.
And now Guarding Jaden Landis goes up for 2. 36-43 your score. 2:01 left. Destin Bray almost lost control. Passes off to Shakur Smith. Bray gets it back with the fake out. Underneath for Molina. Doesn't get the drop, but he does get the foul.
Something you'd like to see a little more of that for Dundalk. Caught action, getting some more plays at the rim. Give yourselves a chance to get 2, as we see here, going to the charity stripe.
And that's what we want. I mean, only Shakur Smith and Andrew Molina have been to the foul line today. And, yeah, the Lions are going to have more of that if they want to be able to try to drop this.
Shane Williams coming back in for Dundalk.
Yeah, Malachi Washington out. And Andrew Molina is going to get one more shot at it. We are under the 2-minute mark. Gets it to go. 38-43 your score. 1:52 left over here in the first half.
Dundalk needs a stop here in these last couple of minutes.
Long pass for the long 3. It's blocked.
Molina got a piece of that one.
Yes, he did. That was number 20.
He goes to the other end, throws.
Doesn't go.
He's quick on the draw there. He's looking for an alley-oop there to Hussein. Valuable possession just wasted there.
Yep, that's going to be Savion Jackson in the inbound.
Press being applied here by Dundalk.
Whoa!
And it calls a quick turnover.
Tried to pass it to the fans they got here today.
That's what the press will do to you. They can speed up the clock.
Yep.
Unforced errors there.
And there we are in the inbounds. Hussein over to Destin Bray. 1:24 left here on the clock. Bray looking for that outlet. Gets it to Molina. Molina drives up. Gets his own back again. Puts it back up and in. Fights for that one twice. Gets it for 2.
Big 2 there by Molina. It seems he's been the office these last couple of minutes here for the Lions.
Yes. And the Lions are going to want to try to get as close as they can going into the half. There's a 3-ball. Goes in. Contested.
Tremble from the outside. Puts the lead back up to 6. 40 seconds left. Pass deflected. It's going to stay here with Dundalk.
Yep, passes to his own bench. 42.2 left here. 6 points separating the two teams. And
they're going back in for Dundalk.
Over at the top of the paint, Andrew Molina got it. Gave him a shoulder. They didn't like that. Molina for 3. Doesn't get it to go.
It's good luck.
Would have been good for the Lions. But the Owls able to get that rebound off the miss, and looks like they are going to take their time. Shot clock's at 19, game clock's at 21, so it's not that much time in between. Pick setup didn't get going. Savion passing that one over to Trimble. Trimble drives up in the face. Oh!
Travel. Oh, my.
Yeah, we're going to call that one back with 3.6 left here on the clock.
Looks like the officials looking to see how much time will be left here. They got 4 seconds now.
Yep, we put the clock back up to 4. Inbound pass is going to be tossed in on the outside by the Owls side by Savion Jackson. Moves some characters around here. 4 seconds left. 40-46 is the score. Lions trailing. 1 second on the clock. Doesn't get it done. So that is
going to call a block.
Wait a second.
Calling that a block on Destin Bray.
It's like we're not ready for the half yet.
Just looked like he didn't have much body control there. Looks like he didn't have control of the ball. Yeah, they still called a block there.
Yeah, this may have been a nightmare scenario for the Lions because while he definitely missed that shot and could have had a chance, it looks very close to sending their best free throw shooter to the line right before the half. He gets it to go. Ball's up. Good. He's going to get another chance. I'm not sure if this is going to end the half, but it's up and in. I guess it will. All right, so that will end the half. 40-48 is your score. Lions trailing. And we have some stats for all of you. So 48 points, obviously. That is run by the Owls. 13-34 for the field goals, excuse me. 3 for 10 for the 3-point field goals, which is where they were struggling a little bit. But this is the big difference maker. 19 of 24 from the free throw line.
Making their hay at the foul line here for Dundalk on the other side. They got 40 points. Making their hay in the transition game, 15-31 field goals. 6 of 7 from the line, so not as many opportunities, but their biggest pet peeve has been the turnovers. They got 14 turnovers as well on the other end.
Yep, on the other end.
Got 5 turnovers for the Owls of Prince George's.
Yeah.
And they've done a tremendous job on the boards, 17 combined.
Yeah, both teams, 17. So, zoom down a little bit. So, I mean, we are going to come back. We're going to have more official numbers. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with us today. Please, if you have not yet, don't forget to like this video on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe on the YouTube and click that little bell so you know when we go live. And check out the Twitch, twitch.tv/CCBC Dundalk Lions. We're live on both right now. And for Tim Tootin Jr., I am Deacon Store. We will be right back at the end of the half, or beginning of the half, excuse me. I can't get my words together, Rich. We'll be right back at the beginning of the half, and we will see you in about 15. We'll be back in a little bit. something or other? The left one? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Deacon Storm. Let me turn this down a little bit here. Try to get some straight volume here. We had some audio issues all during the first half, and we got them worked out. But I am here alongside Tim Tootin Jr. I know they weren't audio issues for you, but they were audio issues for us. And either way, we can hear so much better now. Everything that's helping. So, Tim, how are you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great here. It's just a pleasure to have an opportunity to call a game here with the CCBC Dundalk Lions.
That's right.
Yes, sir. I love to call in the game. It's a pleasure, honor, and a privilege to call with you, Deacon.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Tim Tootin Jr. You know, it's funny. I have to tell this story on air. I was walking in IHOP years ago, and your dad was walking out. And I told my friends, I was like, oh, my God, this is like the best moment ever, man. I just saw Tim Tootin. And they looked at me and they said, you saw Tim Tootin? But, like, completely sarcastic. You saw Tim Tootin? I'm like, yes. Like,
and I guarantee if you would have talked to him, he would have said hello and talked to you like he was your best friend.
Oh, I'm sure.
He has just that outgoing personality.
See, I left him alone because, you know, it was IHOP. He was leaving. So.
I guarantee you wouldn't have mind.
All right, we're getting started here. Second half of the game. Owls in the lead right now, 48-40. Jalen Landis getting stood up by Shakur Smith, but passes that one off. Gives it to Savion Jackson. Jackson passes that one off. Quick pass is over for the long three in the corner. Does it get it? Oh. Let's see where we're going. Yep, it's going to stay down here. Pass was deflected. He saved it, but sent it directly back in the net. Then right.
Well, that would have gone to Dundalk there, but knocked it off right off his chest before he stepped out of bounds there.
It's 19:39 here. Second half just starting. And we are here with you. Thank you so much for joining us here on the broadcast, YouTube, Twitch. Thank you so much. Quick passes around the bend. Turns around for the jumper. He gets it to go. Savion Jackson for two.
Good ball movement there by the Owls. Nice spot right at the elbow, too, for Jackson.
And right here at the other end, Xavier Barrow being guarded by Jasir Trimble. Not letting him get by, but passed it off to Shakur Smith. Smith goes up to the rim. It is good.
Nice quick move there to the basket there by Smith. Getting a couple points here. Hopefully it's the first of many for Smith.
And it'll be good for our CCBC Dundalk Lions. Owls passing it. Jalen Landis gets it off, but it gets stuck.
Travel. Great defense.
Yes, travel is forced. Jasir Trimble on the violation. Xavier Barrow passing that one off Shakur Smith. He's got Molina up at the top of the free throw line, but passes that off to Barrow instead. Barrow looking for an outlet, gives it up Shakur Smith. Smith drives forward with the spin move up in the air. Unable to get it to go. Doesn't get it. Owls fighting back, but that's going to be a reaching foul. And that one's on Andrew Molina, going to be the first foul of the half. Owls down here on this set. It's going to be Dowdy on the inbound. Gives that one to Landis. Landis passing that one to Jackson.
Nice 3-2 zone here. Lions
trying to stop them from getting on the inside. And they do it anyway, but too strong on
Smith. Other end.
Thank you so much, Shakur Smith.
Tomahawk flush.
Gets it down for two. And that's more of what the Lions are going to need. Landis underneath. Passing that one. Wait a second.
Took quite a few steps there.
Yes, we did. And the ref finally caught it. And that is going to be called for a travel on Justin Minor from Largo, Maryland.
So Isaiah Crockett subbing in for the Owls. 6'7" freshman from Woodbridge, Virginia.
And Lions, Barrow taking his time, letting it get across half court. Picks it up, tries to move to get past. Pass that one over to Shakur Smith. Smith tries to back up the opposition. Doesn't go in. And that rebound is grabbed by Savion Jackson.
Great look there. He had the advantage size. Shot just didn't fall for him there.
Wait a second. Oh. So something else, Tim, that happens on this floor a lot. Didn't happen just there. A lot of the times, because this is not a wood floor, it's a little hard to find where the out of bounds is. Now, I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen anyone step on that line, but it does happen a lot here.
It's almost like you see in high school, a few lines here and there, and see which line is clear, which line isn't. Obviously, a few more here, so I see what you're saying there.
Yes, and stepping on that black line does count as going out. It's not just going past the line. Molina able to grab that underneath for the jam. Shakur Smith once again for 2, and we got ourselves a whistle. That's going to be a timeout. See the refs call. Okay. All right, we got this 30-second timeout. We're going to be right back. 46-50 your score, Lions trailing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Deacon Storm Tim Tootin Jr. bringing you NJCAA basketball action on this Saturday afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us here on YouTube and on Twitch. Owls making their way down. Pass it back. Landis makes a move up to the paint. Quick jumper for 2.
Right at the foul line. Nice penetration there by Landis. Right at the foul line for a quick 2. Lead back up to 6.
Yes, Neverden and Barrow playing keep away. Back to Neverden. Gives that one over to Hussein Williams, who then passes it to Molina. Quick passes. Now Barrow has it. Hussein for the 3. Doesn't go, but that becomes a glorified pass for Andrew Molina, who puts it in for 2.
Good job there by Molina to clean up the mess there. Thought he was a key part in the last probably 3-4 minutes in the first half for the Lions, getting to the foul line, full fourth, I believe, and getting some points and rebounds as well.
All right. On this end here, Savion Jackson passing it off. Trying to get something going underneath. He gets it to go. Isaiah Crockett for 2. Put a little force on that shot, more like threw it at the basket instead of laid it in. But
a little flex there at the end there.
Oh, yeah. And it worked. 15:56 on the second half clock. Neverton to Hussein for 3. Doesn't get it, but the putback by Shakur Smith gets it to go for 2. 50-54 your score. Lions trailing by 4 here. Jalen Landis bringing it up, passing that one over to Dowdy and then back to Landis. Landis gets through the paint, gets the penetration, but does not get it to go. Neverton on the rebound.
3-2.
Underneath the Shakur Smith once again for 2.
It's an encouraging sign here for the Lions at 6 points here in the second half early for Smith as they're down by 2.
Yep, and the Lions need every single thing that they can get. 15:09, still a lot of game time left. The Lions need to retake that lead. Nice little crossover by Trimble. Gets it back. Underneath. Gets it to go for 2. Savion Jackson once again. Now Barrow making his way up. 14:45 left here on the clock. Neverton over on the left side. Hussein Williams on the right. Molina at the foul line. Shakur Smith coming back from underneath out to the three-point line. Passes to Neverton for the three-pointer. Kind of skirts off the top of the rim and goes into the hands of the Owls. Savion Jackson driving up. Decides to stop. Passes it back for the three-point attempt. Doesn't go. That was Trimble on the attempt.
Drives.
Yes.
Another tip in by Smith.
Yes, another put back by Smith. That's 3 in a row. Which equals 6 points. Lions still not in the lead, but very close. One possession down. Owls up in the air for 3, doesn't go. Once again, Trimble on.
Molina, body control, no!
Oof.
Call there, looks like there's a foul.
That's what it looks like.
Goal
Yeah, it looks like
took
2
it.
shots, I think. Or maybe the foul was on. Let's just see what they say.
Yeah, see what the call is.
Yeah.
So it looks like there is a goaltending call in the bucket.
Yep, let's do it. All right, now we got a tied score.
7 minutes gone by here in the second half. A lot of momentum going in the direction of Dundalk.
Yep, and they did not need this little stoppage. They were doing very good with the momentum.
Try to apply the press here. Owls break it. Nice strong rebound. Game 2 there by Crockett.
Yes, Isaiah Crockett able to drive up to the rim and get that one to go. All right, Xavier Barrow here on the other end, being guarded by Jasir Trimble. Excuse me, Jalen Landis, my bad. Molina gets it blocked and sent out of bounds, so that's going to go back to the Lions. Substitutions coming in.
That shot was erased by Crockett there. Looks like he did a phenomenal job getting on the boards and defending at the rim there.
Lions able to come in with those substitutions. Malachi Washington, Jace Barrett coming in for Neverton and Molina. Oh, a little bit.
Pass.
Yeah, dangerous. Up in the air anyway for Shakur. Gets it back
Barrow.
with Barrow.
Quick reaction there by Barrow to put it up and tie it back up at 58.
13:04 left here on the clock. Game's all knotted up at 58. Quick passes here by the Owls. The Lions have been on a bit of a tear here since the second half started. Down by 8 when the half ended, but now it's all tied up.
5 on the shot clock here for the Owls.
2 seconds, bounce pass, long, 3! Does not hit the rim, so that's going to be called a 24-second violation, Lions possession.
It's probably the most effective we see this 3-2 zone there by the Lions there, causing a shot clock violation. Where in previous times we've seen they try to go to that zone, it just seems like the Owls be able to penetrate and break that zone and get a bucket or 2.
And Shakur Smith ends up with the ball, passing that off to Xavier Barrow. Barrow guarded closely, so he passes that one off to Shakur Smith. Picks that up by Jace Barrett. Tried to do the pick and roll. He's back there by himself, but Shakur Smith's going to continue to go. Does not get it to drop. Owls pick up the rebound. It's going to be Jackson. He did almost lose control of it. Got poked out by Jace Barrett. Savion Jackson is going to perform on the inbound. .58 still the score here. 12-13 on the clock. Passing that one off to Albert Morton. Gives it back to Jackson. Quick bounce pass over to the corner. 10 on the shot clock. Jackson drives up. Doesn't get it.
Barrel the rebound. Smith all alone.
Shakur Smith by himself does it all. And he has been on fire in the second half. And they've called his number several times, and he has delivered.
Jackson drives to the zone.
Whoa.
Blocked by Barrel. The call blocking foul.
And Barrow seems beside himself, but I mean, he definitely made contact on that. Barrow not known as one that makes many blocks. Not saying that he can't. That time he did catch a little skin though. And that's going to send Savion Jackson back to the line, which is like right now the Lions' worst nightmare. So it's the last thing they want to do. Ball's up. It's good. And Jackson is almost pretty much never missed.
Lions subbing in Devon Jones, the 7-foot freshman.
Yes, he is the other 7'1" or 7-footer on the Lions squad. The other being Elson Burhanen, who we have not seen today yet. Yep, tipped out by the Owls. It's going to stay with the Lions. 60-59 the score. Savion Jackson in the first half going 8 for 9 from the free throw line. Here with 11:22. Not many fouls on the board. Starting to push back. There was a lot extra on that second push from Shakur Smith. And Byron King is beside himself right now. Coach of the Lions trying to figure out why that was a foul.
You could understand his frustration.
Oh, yeah.
A lot hasn't been called on barely a lot today, and call it right there.
Yeah, I mean, we're 10 minutes into the second half, and only 4 fouls total have been called. But the Lions did run into foul trouble, and that caused a big problem in the first half. It's kind of why they lost the lead. But walking down, Savion Jackson. He's on his way with Jasir Trimble. Passing that back to Jackson. Up at the top, back to Trimble. Trimble for the long three. My goodness.
Big three, give them the lead at 2.
Yep. Feel like he sent himself a message. Jace Barrett's got the ball, though. Driving up, tried to give it off to Shakur Smith, lost it. And that's not a good time to lose it. Savion Jackson up underneath, passing it all to Isaiah Crockett. And whistle blown for the timeout. 60-64 is the score. Owls of Prince George's Community College back in the lead. And man, the Lions have got their work cut out for them. I am Deacon Storm. He is Tim Tootin Jr. We will be right back. All right, Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr. We're back. I came back a little bit early out of the timeout. Finally was able to monitor the YouTube chat. So I want to give y'all thanks for continuing to keep it live, even though we were not able to monitor it fully, but we are able to do so now. I see you, Vashti Washington. I see Derek Moody. I see Heather K. I see Jasmine Weaver. And, of course, Savannah, Soccer Mom, Twitch all the way from Canada, CJ Mack. So, yeah, just go ahead and send your shout-outs. I can see everything now, and we're going to get started with this game back. Xavier Barrow driving down to the court, to his end of the court. Guarded by Jason Trimble. Jasir Trimble, excuse me. Molina up at the top. Looking for that outlet, gives it off to Barrow. Barrow and the quick pass over to Barrett. Barrett back to Barrow. Molina was open, he gets it. 5 on the shot clock.
Drive, body control, and draws the foul.
Yep, that is going to be a foul. Molina's going to the line. That's what the Lions definitely needed, because they have not seen the line much at all.
With the exception of Molina, I think Shakur Smith is the guy essentially getting into the paint and trying to draw some fouls, get to the line to get some of those easy ones to, especially this game, only down 4 points, could be a factor down the line.
If Dundalk only able to shoot 7 free throws, and Molina had been perfect up until that. He's now 4 or 5 from the free throw line on his third attempt up. Substitution made, Jace Barrett back in. And Molina crouches, shoots up, gets it in with no issue. 61-64 the score. Pretty close here at the halfway mark here towards the end of the game. Second half, 10 minutes. Long three up in the air. He had an open look, but the Owls get this shot back. Fouls on the way up, and he is going to the line. Going to the line, number 3, Isaiah Crockett. He's been there before. I'm sorry. It's not Isaiah Crockett, excuse me. That's going to be Albert Mooring. It's going to be his first time at the line. Going up. It's in and out. Score remains the same, 61-64. Quick substitution made by the Lions. It's going to be, wait a second.
Malachi Washington.
Thank you. There it is.
1 of 2 there for Morning. Lefty.
Calling out all the lefties, man. I like
show
that.
some love to the lefties. Myself.
9:48 left here in the game. Xavier Barrow trying to send Malachi Washington up, but he just takes it on his own. Gets 2 for the lay-in. Down on the other end, the Owls. Long pass all the way out. Jasiah Trimble, long pass over to the corner. Goes up for 3. Doesn't get it to go.
Give it the bounce. Stripped.
Oh, my goodness.
Blocked by Smith. Hot potato. Crockett.
Fighting for it.
Tough luck there on the foul.
Yeah, but that ball going out of bounds. It's going to stay down here with the Owls.
Mass substitution in here for the Owls of Prince George's Community College.
Yeah, but they brought as many as they could. Here's the inbound pass.
And
Miles Whitfield gives it off to Chase Barrett. Shakur Smith underneath. He couldn't wrangle it in.
Loses the handle.
Yeah, the pass came in too hot. Shakur was coming in too hot. Just couldn't stop himself.
Seemed like that pass was a little bit low. A little too. You'll need a little more bounce on there. So
yeah, like
his hand go right up.
If he got in his numbers, I think he would have been able to hold on to it, but you're right. Was a little low, a little hard to scoop up. Owls here swinging it around. Trying to find that open man. They do. Back over to the corner.
Oh! By Molina, they're going to call a foul on the baseline.
Man, after such a pass from Landis. It's now going to be another foul. It went from no fouls to all the fouls. 8:53 left here in the game.
Evan Ord subbing back in for Dundalk.
Yeah, Molina is out taking a seat and a break.
Barrow.
There it is. Barrow with the tip and the clip. Picks it up. Still decides to go up there on his own. Rebounded by the Lions. Put back in for 2.
Great position there by Barrett. Off the miss to clean the mess. Tied
like that.
back up here at 65.
The miss between the mess. That's a good way to put it. Long
Morning.
3. My goodness.
Splash.
Morning was open by himself. Able to
Stroke there by Morning.
Yeah, he saw it and he got that thing pretty much zoned in. See, now, Owls up by 3. Barrow goes for that same 3 and gets it in and ties it up.
Barrow said, whatever you can do Morning, I can do as well.
That's right. We got ourselves a stoppage in play. Oh, he's going the wrong. Nobody stayed down there for the Owls in the inbound. So we're getting that in. Score knotted up, 8:08 on the clock. Hit it with the boom like black with those back-to-back 3-pointers. And what a game we are watching here today.
Yeah, it's a little bit of back and forth. Dundalk started off in the transition game. A couple of 3 balls falling for Neverdon. Had a lead as big as probably 12. A couple of turnovers.
Yes.
Owls were able to hang around, as you said, get them in foul trouble, get the Lions in foul trouble. Here we are at 68 with 8 minutes left in the contest.
And here we are, 68-68. Owls have the ball. Quick passing back and forth. Landis has it, lost it. Shakur Smith got his hands on it. Passes to Neverdon, goes up underneath.
And there he is right on the spot, Shakir Smith, cleaning up the mess.
Cleaning up the mess.
I think that's about the third one he's had this half with a putback score.
That does. I'm sorry, go ahead. Wait a second, we got us a long three. And we get Owls get the rebound back. Puts it back up, does it go in?
Crockett tips it in.
Yes, the tip in, gets it to go. Isaiah Crockett for yet another tip in.
That man just lives around the glass.
Hey, 6'7", 205 from Woodbridge, Virginia. Long three from Neverton. Doesn't go. Rebound picked up by Crockett. Gives that one off. Long pass. Mooring. Doesn't get it to go that time. Rebound picked up by Shakur Smith. Shakur.
4 on 3.
Long three out in the corner. Picks it back up. That was Jace Barrett. Doesn't get it to go. 70-70 still the score. 6:50 on the clock. Underneath.
Crockett. Two-hand flush.
My goodness, Isaiah Crockett decided that he wanted to play two in the slam dunk game here today. And we've seen quite a bit here in the Den. We got ourselves a timeout. I think you need a timeout after a slam like that. When you get the two-handed jam, somebody hanging on your rim, he don't live here. You know, you gotta take a quick break. 70-72 the score. Let me see what kind of timeout we're dealing with once that clock comes on. All right, we're gonna be right back. Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr. with more NJCAA basketball when we return. I'm really shocked by the amount of fouls. Like, we've had less than 20 fouls this side. So, like, I don't. It's almost a little one-sided, honestly. I know, that's what's making the game the way it is. Yeah. All right, we are back. Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr. bringing you some junior college basketball action here on this Saturday. All right, Xavier Barrow driving up. 70-72 is your score. 6:24 left on the clock.
5 on the shot clock.
Smith trying to hurry. He needs to hurry up and get that up. It does hit the rim, but that one is out on the Lions. Wait, they're going to talk about it.
See what they say here.
All right, yeah.
Stay
with the Owls, yep.
Yeah.
Called us out of bounds, and last touch by the Lions. 70-72 the score. 70-72. I realized I had to say those over again. 6:05 on the clock.
Lions settling into the 3-2 zone here. Making the Owls work for everything.
Oh, speaking
That's
of
why
which,
you have the zone.
Yep. Pass was kind of blocked by the chest of Markel Thompson. Hey, wait a second.
Williams.
Boom. Gets it to go. Hussein Williams, the player of the month.
It's been a little quiet today. Good to see him get on the stat sheet.
Oh, yeah.
For CCBC Dundalk.
Yep, a little bit of an errant pass, but Jasir Trimble was able to drive it in. Picked up by Devin Dowdy. Pass it off. Lots of quick passing on the outside. Been kind of the story all game.
Shot clock at 5.
Up for three. It
Splash.
lands. My goodness. Jalen Landis landing for three. Speaking of three, Barrow looked like he was going to step for it, but he decided to go for the floater anyway. Puts it in for two.
Nothing wrong with a little float game action.
Nope, get the points. 74-75 the score. Lions trailing by 1. Owls gave it to Jackson. Jackson gave it off for the three-pointer. Hit the side of the backboard, but the Owls get the rebound back. Stoppage of play.
Looks like they're calling that foul on Never Done.
Yes. I was trying to see what the other hand said. But yes, Never Done. Got it, and that's going to send the Owls to the line, and this is what we were talking about with what happened in the first half.
With the getting to the foul line, collection of fouls.
Yes.
Could be big for these last 4:43.
Yep, and how the Lions were not able to. Ball's up in the air. In and out.
This is the 1-and-1. Smith with the rebound.
Yep, Barrow driving it up. Guarded by Landis.
Smith out to Washington on the wing. Back to Smith. Drives. Kicks it out. Barrow, 3-ball. No.
Doesn't get it to go. Owls have it on the other end. Jackson driving up on the fast break. All the way out. Goes for the
Nice
three. It was
block.
blocked.
Smith. Numbers.
Hussein Williams
Blocked.
gets it.
But they're going to call
That's
that
going to be
goaltending.
Yes. Yes. Hussein Williams able to get the ball going. Puts it up. But it gets blocked on the backboard. That's going to count as 2 for the Lions. 74-75. Lions back within 1. He's got it up on the way up, Tim. Got to catch it on the way down.
Yeah, man. Momentum is going back and forth with each possession. Yes. 1-point lead here for the Lions. 4 minutes remaining.
Got Jasir Trimble. Got the ball.
Lions.
Sees Mooring, but gives it off to Jackson. Jackson in the paint. Gives it back to Trimble.
Morning, 3.
Oh, doesn't go.
Jackson, rebound.
And foul. Foul called. Looks like it was called on Barrow. And now the Lions back in foul trouble again. For contrast, for those who can't see the numbers, 76-75 is your score. And the Lions have 8 fouls while the Owls have 2. And this is kind of what happened at the end of the first half. And really shifted the way things were kind of going in this game. Lions right now in the lead, 76-75, but
Especially in foul trouble like this, Deacon, you got to pick and choose how aggressive you want to play.
Go up. And, almost lost it, but Shakur Smith able to wrangle it in. Pass it off to Barrow. Barrow all the way down to Hussein Williams. Williams over to Barrett.
He's called for it. No.
But Shakur Smith grabbed that rebound, puts it back in.
Big boy basketball. 3-point lead for the Lions.
Yes, 78-75 is your score. 3:20. Wow. And yet again, Savion Jackson is going to the line.
It sure looked like he had ball there. Was going for a jump ball. Officials seem to think differently. As Molina subbing back in for Dundalk.
Just waiting for it. Dundalk up by 3. 3:21 left here on the clock. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound grab by the Lions. And Barrow going to take his time.
It's a surprising, Deacon. First half, as you said, the Owls are a very good free throw shooting team. They've missed the last 2 front ends and 1-and-1s. This could open the door for Lions to take advantage.
Especially with Savion Jackson being 8 for 9 last half. But Hussein Williams pulls up for the jumper, does not get it to go. Back into the hands of the Lions. Wait a second. It was going to go back into the hands of the Lions, but it looks like it may be staying down here. Lots of contact on the rebound there.
Good position there for Washington, trying to get that rebound. They're able to draw a foul there. The Lions are clinging to 78-75 lead here. 2:57 left in the contest.
And they need to hold on here. 2:57 is still a lot of time. Inbound pass given to Barrow from Jace Barrett.
Washington come up for the pick.
Yep, Washington tried to set up the pick, but he gives it all to Molina. Barrett drives up, but changes his mind. Pulls up for the jumper. I don't even know what that may have hit. Wait a second, ball poked out.
Pick the pocket.
Ball picked up from an unsuspecting Isaiah Crockett, and that just restarts everything in the Lions' favor. It's like an extra possession. Molina underneath, not able to get it to go. Owls able to get that back. Jackson, all the way from one side, instead of fouling him, decided to get the rebound instead. And that's a good call by the Lions. Wait a second. Jackson called on the contact.
It's only the fourth foul here in the second half for the Owls. 2:11 here left.
All the way out. Barrow's still got to get this across, which he will. And he does.
It's a big possession here for both teams. Shot clock down at 10. Barrow drives to the right wing, probing off the glass.
He gets it. My goodness. Xavier Barrow able to add 2 more points to that deficit with 1:45 left. Owls driving up. Pull-up jumper, gets it to go with no trouble, Jalen Landis.
Nice quick answer there for the Owls.
Yep, the 6'4" freshman from Capitol Heights, Maryland. Timeout called by the Lions. 1:14 left here on the timeout. We'll be right back. Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr. will return. All right, we are back. Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr. bringing you the Lions versus the Owls. Here at CCBC Dundalk in the Den on this Saturday afternoon. Long pass, 1:40 left on the clock. Neverton. Oh my goodness! Just an error!
Tremble lays it in.
Neverton with the trap.
Turtle.
And they stole it again. Wait a second. It's going out. So what was a 5-point lead quickly turned to a 3, quickly turned into a 1, and the Lions have not really had a possession since then.
Deacon, gotta have your composure there, man. I know they're bringing the trap to press. We gotta make the right pass. Keep your composure.
That's Jackson. He passes that one over to Landis, to Jackson. Back to Trimble. Trimble, Landis, and Jackson back and forth.
Morning. In and
Doesn't
out.
get it, smacks it. Hussein Williams able to keep control of it. Puts it up. Oh!
Doesn't get the roll. But he will go to the line for 2.
That he will. 2 points. Something the Lions are going to need after that little mishap they had about 30 seconds ago.
That helped alleviate some of the bite in these last 2 possessions.
1:02 on the clock. Lions have a chance to turn a 1-point lead into a 3-point lead. Hussein Williams, the player of the month, getting it to go for 1. This is actually Hussein Williams' first time in the line today. Lions haven't really seen the line that much today. Owls have been playing a very tight game without a lot of mistakes.
coming into this game, I was thinking a little bit of the same thing. I thought we were seeing a lot more Hussein Williams getting to the cup, a lot of action, but up until this point, these last couple possessions, looks like they're taking the lid off of Hussein.
Yep. Yeah, and it's been we lost Shakur Smith to foul out.
Right.
And you need someone to step into that because Shakur Smith is responsible for a lot of the points. I have official numbers here. I'm not even going to say what they are because I know it's more. And to lose a force like that this close to the end of the game, it's just damaging to the Lions. But they are a team, and they've been able to come back and hold it together, even without the presence of Shakur Smith.
And yes, as you said, to do that collectively.
Yeah.
Barrow had a couple of big plays, crucial steal, 2 big shots, and rebounding ability of Washington as well.
And we haven't. There are some players that we are used to seeing that we haven't seen yet that can still make a big difference here. Like we were just talking about Elson Brahmu and Divide Jones. We haven't seen those 2 yet, and those are the biggest guys on the team. So. The Lions will pull it out when they need to, if they have to. Shaseer Trimble pass that off, now down the outside. Savion Jackson all the way out for the three-pointer. Doesn't go. Isles get it back.
Crockett on the rebound.
Crockett gets that rebound, sends it back to Trimble, which reset the shot clock. 82-79 the score. Lions have to be careful. Up for 3. Kicked it out of here.
Access denied. That's big, and they got 4 seconds left here on the shot clock, 35.4 on the game clock.
And they have to hurry up and score, the Owls do.
Gotta think they draw some up for Mourning, number 13.
He is all the way over there. I see him looking. Pass out. Trimble has it. Tries to get it, but that gets blocked too. Sends that out of here. Pass underneath the barrel. Barrel's going to hold on to it. Wait a second, that was a travel.
Look at the feet. Oh, mercy.
Xavier Barrow with the travel. It's like he just started walking with it.
Oh, mercy. That would have ended the game.
That would have, but the Owls still have some life after Barrow just started traveling. I'm not really sure if he thought something was going on or either way. Shot clock is off, 20 seconds left here. 4-point separating. Barrow blocked it. He blocked the pass, doesn't go.
Mourning was looking for the 3 there.
Yes. Got the trap. There's the 3. It's up in the air. Oh my God! It is good!
From the parking lot.
Jalen Landis with the 3, and rightfully so. The Lions call a timeout. And my math was off. It wasn't 4 points, it was 3 points. And now the score is tied.
And that's why you got to take care of the basketball in these crunch time. That turnover was huge.
Yes, it really was. It could have ended the game, and now the game is tied.
They could have took a little more time off the clock. Would have made them a whole lot difficult time for the Owls to call the play and get a bucket.
Yes. Well, 82-82 is your score. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr., Rich standing behind me. We got 8.3 seconds left here on the clock. 82 up, 82 all, whatever you want to call it, 82-0. Doesn't matter. It is tied up.
All square.
Yes,
all square.
And the Lions have the ball. Will they be able to score within that 8.3 seconds, or are we going to overtime? Got the inside pass. Molina has it. Gives it over to Barrett. Barrett gets trapped.
And a foul.
And the foul. This is something that the Lions haven't seen much of here. And I'm a little bit perplexed. But it still wasn't enough for the Lions to be in the to be in the bonus.
The bonus. I'm not entirely sure what the game plan was there. But here, 4.2.
All right.
Barrel
Barrel's driving up.
Washington
Doesn't count. Doesn't call for the foul. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to overtime. 82-82 is your score. So I hope you don't mind if we stay with you for a little bit longer. Wow.
Oh, my.
Yes, Tim Tootin Jr., welcome to Dundalk.
Quite the introduction, I will say.
Yeah, no, this is, yeah.
If there's more games like this.
There's a lot.
Wow.
82-82 is your score. It's all tied up. We're going to be right back with the overtime period while everyone gets their bearings together. Stick with us. All right, Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr., we are getting it to go here. Up and Lions win the tip-off 5-minute period. Winner wins the game, of course. Whoever's in the lead. All the way on the outside.
Morning.
For three. Oh, the leg was going to fall, but it fell right into the Owls' hands.
Tight roping it, Landis.
Yep, all the way. Oh, my gosh!
Jalen Landis takes matters into his own hands and flushes it and one.
He came all the way from his hometown of Capitol Heights, Maryland, and slammed that ball in over everybody. Wow.
Looking to finish job at the line. And
Boom.
Does.
Wow.
Huge 3 points to set the tone in overtime.
That definitely sets the tone. We are starting over. We started over basically. This game was 0-0, and now it's 0-3. Right off the bat, Barrow gets it. Lions back and forth, cross the half-court line. Jace Barrett gives it off to Xavier Barrow. 15 on the shot clock.
Hassan.
There it is.
Three.
Williams for three. Doesn't
Bounce.
get it. Bounce pass underneath all the way on the
Dangerous
outside. Surprised the foul wasn't called there, but the foul was called there. And he's going to get 3 shots. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. But this is not the team we saw right at the end of the game. I stand corrected. About a minute before the game ended. And now here we go. The Prince George's CC Owls are going to the line. Doesn't get it to go. That's a godsend for the Lions. Like we said, they've been sending the Owls to the foul line all game long. But since the second half, they really haven't been able to get any to fall.
And there it is again. Opportunity is there.
Yep, Jasir Trimble not able to knock down 2 of the 3. Stopping the bleeding for the Lions a little bit right now, trailing by 3, 82-85 to score. Here's the third one, and he's able to put that one in. So Lions now down by 2 possessions. Barrow driving up. He's got Neverton on the right, Hussein Williams on the left. Tried to reach in and take it. Barrow's just going to take the shot himself. Not able to get it. Almost goes out of bounds. Owls able to save it. 82-86 still the score. Bounce pass over. Jackson has it back from Mooring. All the way underneath. Almost, but Jackson's able to pick it up. And like you said, clean up the mess.
Tough.
82-88.
Ball just seems to be falling.
Yep, almost
Second
lost
chance.
it. Neverton's got it. Lions definitely going to have to try to get a 3 if they want to get back in this. Barrow's got it, gives it out. Well, it looked like he was going to give it to Neverton. But Barrow decided himself to take it.
Shot was blocked.
Yep, it was blocked. And now Jasir Trimble taking his time. Gets it back to Jasir Trimble. Underneath, Jackson for the jumper. Tried to get the putback slam, but Crockett not able to get it to go. And now we got us a foul. Stoppage in play. 82-88, the score here in the overtime period. 2:39 left here.
Lions is really struggling to get anything going here in the overtime period.
Yeah, it's like something changed.
The offense has gone cold.
And right now, going back to the bench, Charles Neverton. Jace Barrett up. Gets it to go. And the Lions are going to need every single one of these to try to get back in this game with 2:39 left. Still have a little bit of time, but you can't let it get too bad. Jace Barrett missing the second one. Now 83-88 the score. Owls driving up.
There's a gift.
There it is. There's a gift. Bounce pass. Barrow. Too many bounce passes that goes out of bounds, but it's going to stay down here with the Lions.
Got to get a quick 2 points. That would have been crucial in transition right there.
Yeah, and those Lions have ramped up their passing a lot more. Seem to be getting rid of it in situations where they don't really have to. Driving out, that's tipped again. Out on the Owls. It's Malachi Washington. Got a tip, Neverton's back in. And coming out is Destin Bray. Quick pass, Neverton! Doesn't get it to go, but the Lions do not get the rebound.
That was a good look for Neverton. He was hitting him in the first half.
Yep. Always hits those, but Owls take it for 2. That is Jasir Trimble putting 2 more on the board. And now 7 points separating the two teams here as a timeout is called by the Lions. 83-90 your score. And, man, Lions got their work cut out for them, but we're going to take a quick break. Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr. We'll be right back. All right, Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr. We got 2 more games coming up. We got Tuesday coming up. Going to be playing Anne Arundel. And Montgomery County is coming to the Den on Saturday. Tim Tootin, or somebody's going to be taking control of that. Chase Barrett down here on the other end gets the score for 2. Just a quick programming note for everyone. Just look out for the channel. If you have not, please subscribe. All right, back and forth. Down here, the Owls holding on to the ball. 5-point lead. Back and forth passing between Devin Dowdy and Savion Jackson.
Need a stop here.
Yes, they do. And the Owls have a wide open man over in 3-point. More. Wait a second. Jackson underneath. Doesn't get fouled with. I took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say he didn't get fouled on the shot, but he got fouled on the way down.
Late call.
It was a late call. Shout outs in the chat. We still see y'all. He says CJ Mack, soccer mom all the way from Canada. Savannah, thank you so much for being here. And Abuji, thanks for being here as well. Ball is up. It's in. And Savion Jackson has been a problem. He was a problem the entire first half, going 8 for 9 from the free throw line. Not so well in the second half, but here in overtime, this is where you really don't want to see him. Owls trying to figure something out here. And I guess the refs are trying as well. And we will have those game times for you that are coming up for the upcoming games so that you can check them out and be here. Ball's up. Doesn't make it. Lions get the rebound. 85-91 is the score. Barrow has it. Guarded close by Jackson. Lions in the white, Owls in the blue. Up for the jumper, doesn't get it to go. That was Hussein Williams for the 2-pointer. He's the current Region 20 Player of the Month. Quick pass over, a little bit of hot potato. Just a waste time. Going the inside, Jackson has it. Back out to Dowdy. And yeah, it was just wasting some time here. Pulled up for the jumper, my gosh. And that's the worst thing you want to see after you see a team waste your time, is that they immediately score the first bucket. Here's a 3-point shot off the rim, put back. Barrow gets the rebound, sends it back to Hussein Williams, who goes up for 3, doesn't get it. Chase Barrett, rebound. Barrow for 3.
Takes a shot. And
gets it. And that is a bit of reprieve and relief for the Lions. Timeout is called quickly. But the Lions still two possessions down. 88-93 your score.
37.5 here. This late in the game, I would say probably foul, but they're in the double bonus.
Yes, and that would be an issue for the Owls that they probably don't want. But we got us a long timeout. Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr. with me. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr., we are here. We're having a good time. Lions, though, they want to have a good time by the end of this, but they got 37.5 seconds to figure it out. 88-93 is the score. Owls on the inbound. get it to go, get it back. And pretty much, what would be the Owls' best choice is just to play that keep away. But the Lions are going to have to, you're right, yeah. Lions are going to have to get that ball back and score quickly if they want to try and use the strategy of sending the Owls to the foul line to get this one to go.
Obviously, you're hoping a couple of misses here and score quickly and set that trap up. Clog pass lanes, get some turnovers.
Yes. 29.7. Boom. Got it to go. And that's not something that the Lions necessarily want to see. Devin Dowdy making it almost impossible. But I did say almost. Dre's 2. 88-95 is the score. Less than 30 seconds. Shot clock is off. Barrow driving up, sends it back to Neverton. Neverton tried to pass it off, almost lost it, got it back. Throws it up in the air for 3 anyway! Gets it to go!
Down 4 and a quick foul.
Wow. Neverton on a wing and a prayer threw that one up in the air, and he got it to go.
It would have been nice if you could have seen him make a few of those early. As we saw in that first half, he got hot, connected a few, and went ice cold.
We did, yeah, and that's been a little bit of the issue Neverton saw this game, where he gets really hot, and then it gets really cold, and then we don't really see him that much. But then he does do what he just did, and he pulls it out when it matters the most. And while they are, in fact, sending Dowdy back to the line, it's going to be up to Dowdy to make sure, even down 2 possessions, that 16.6 seconds isn't enough for Dundalk. We are going to have game stats for you right after this is over. And that's a miss, and that's what the Lions want to see. Devin Dowdy not able to drown that one in. 16.6 on the clock.
That's a good first step. They can miss another one here.
And the Lions can get that rebound, yes. Lions have to get that rebound. If he misses, he doesn't.
He does not.
91-96, 5 points. Barrow got it. Got to hit that 3 or get that 2. It looks like Barrow's going for it. Passes underneath. Gets the 2.
Score.
It's from Malachi Washington, of course. Got a foul. So now they're down 1 possession, 9.2. Left here on the clock.
Obviously, the best case scenario, they miss both.
That is the best case scenario for the Lions.
Worst case, makes 1.5, 1 of 2.
Yeah.
Come down, get a quick score, and get a foul. And
I mean, like I said,
up, it's possible.
That's why I said earlier, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, a lot of times on the clock. I mean, honestly, even with 9.2, with this type of deficit, only 1 possession, still a lot of time on the clock. And so craziness can happen here if these foul shots are missed. Doesn't go. Devin Dowdy trying to get that dagger in, and he may have just done so. This will absolutely be it, and it is. 5 points separating 2 teams. Lions still fighting just like they always do. Bray sends it over. 3-point. Doesn't go. Rebound grab. Tries to go backwards, put it up. With 0.1 on the clock.
There's still a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance. There's still a chance. Going in here, 93-97. Went for the shot. I believe I just heard someone down the aisle say a lot can happen in 0.1 seconds. It can. Basketball is an interesting game. Mm-hmm. And in order for anything to happen, Malachi Washington is going to have to drain these 2.
Yeah.
Ball's up. And he does. So, 3 points separating the 2 teams.
Well.
Yeah. That's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. 95-98 is your final score. As I said, unfortunately, Lions taking it to go. And we are going to read off these final stats here. I'll go with the Lions stats. Man, field goals, 38 of 81. Missed a lot of field goals, but in contrast, the Owls did as well. Need you to point that up a little bit. There we go. Owls did as well. And real quick, since we're on camera now, Deacon Storm, Tim Tootin Jr., the very well-dressed Tim Tootin Jr., he showed up ready to play. Ready to go, ready to commentate. All right, so 95. Came to play. So 21 turnovers, the Lions. That number, looking at this, sticks out to me big time. 21 turnovers, including that game-deciding little walk that happened over there with Xavier Barrow. 7 of 26 from three, 12 of 15 from the free throw line. So they didn't do good there, but they just couldn't get there too much. And the rebounds pretty even. They were able to get 45 of 40 over there. If you wanted to check out the Owls and let them know.
Yeah, the Owls, they made their bearings the foul line, 29 for 43, 67%. And I think what was crucial here was the points they got off of some of those turnovers, 28 to be exact. On the boards, got about 40. It seemed to get some of those crucial second-chance rebounds and second-chance points, as well as a few crucial threes made there by Mourning and Landis, and all on the boards. And some of the second-chance points, 10. Points in the paint, 36. And some contributions from the bench was big as well. They got 24 to Dundalk's 14.
I like it.
Big points. And it was just unfortunate there for the Lions today, man.
Very unfortunate. Yeah. And to clear it up, when I said I like it, I was talking about him. I wasn't talking about what happened at the score. But either way, 95-98 once again is your final. And we will be back here Tuesday, 7 p.m. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to this channel. 7 p.m. Going to be taking on, I believe, what was it? Was it Allegheny, I think?
I believe it was Allegheny.
Yeah, and then Saturday at 2 p.m. we'll be right back here as well. And that's going to be my man, Tim Tootin. I won't be here. He's going to be taking over the duties, Tim Tootin Jr. So thank you so much for joining. Like I said, please don't forget to like this particular video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click that little bell right next to the subscribe so you know when we go live every single time, so you don't miss a second of either basketball or baseball NJCAA action here at the Den with the CCBC Dundalk Lions. Tim Tootin Jr., thank you so much.
Pleasure
for all of your help. This has been great. And all of you, thank you so much for watching. We will see you again on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Good night.